Look! A real live elephant!
Are you talking about me?
I was talking about you. It's the Sometimes Vlog!
It's a vlog that happens in front or inside of Dumbo.
Dumbo. Look at this. Everyone standing around Dumbo really wants to take their picture in here.
But we're hogging Dumbo.
But they think we're taking a picture in here, but we're not taking a picture
We're
in here.
bogarting Dumbo. Man, don't bogart that Dumbo.
You're right. We should get out of here.
We should.
Quickly. Sorry about that, everyone. We did, however, get a video selfie of Velfie, right? Is that what you called it?
A Velfie? Oh man, I haven't heard that since
I feel like
last
you
year's
tried to
DragonCon.
coin that phrase, the Velfie, the video.
That was last summer.
Selfie. Hello, princess. How you doing, Adam the Woo? Our hat's touched in there, by the way. That means we're best friends.
Yes. Is that what that means?
I think.
And I have befriended about 14 people today.
What? Why?
Just walking through the park,
He's been touching hats with everybody.
Bumping hat brims with everyone.
Look at this. I cut myself shaving. Now I have a circle of goodness right on my face.
Circle of goodness.
I was shaving, I was happy, I was in the shower, and
You shave in the shower?
Yeah, it was a big mistake because there was no mirror. This guy shaves in the shower probably all the time.
Yes.
That's how he goes. That's how he does
I never
his business.
shave.
Why?
I do, about once every 3 months.
Your arms? Just your arms?
Should I shave or should
No.
I keep this?
Wait, when?
I don't know. Probably soon. How soon? Very soon? When should I shave?
Do you know what I'd like to see actually?
No.
One time, just one time, I would like to see you shave your beard and like straight razor. Just go to a barber and get it shaved all the way. I've never seen you smooth face like a baby.
I could probably do that.
I want to see you looking like a baby.
So we're talking about like old school Adam the Woo videos,
Old
like
school.
Bongo Land style?
Yes, like 12 years
Bongo
old.
Land,
Look at
5 years ago.
Okay, yeah, speaking of which, you just texted me the other day and said something about that you had noticed it had been 5 years.
5 years.
Since your earliest videos on your YouTube channel.
Right. Bongo Land, spooky.
So now that you've been filming YouTube videos for 5 years, how does it feel?
It feels pretty much the same, except I have a better camera now.
You have a better camera.
I have a better camera.
Look at me, I'm putting on shades.
My videos haven't gotten any better editing-wise, nor has the content gotten any better, and my jokes have gotten worse. So basically, I guess it's gone downhill.
So 5 years.
5 years.
5 years in, no regrets?
No regrets.
That's awesome.
Hard to know.
What about this guy, Monstro? You think he has regrets?
I'm actually kind of confused right now because I've never actually been in this area. I never knew this waterfall was here.
The thing I like about Disneyland
Surprisingly.
versus SeaWorld is that they don't keep their whales in a little tank. They let their whales go wherever they want. It's just that Monstro's really lazy and he just wanted to stay.
His eyes blink.
You never noticed that?
I never.
And they light up at night too.
I was gonna make a joke about SeaWorld Shamu. His eyes move. See, that was bad. That was.
Your jokes have gotten worse.
Really bad.
I remember that Bongo
So I
Land
never knew that little waterway was there. I never knew his
never
eyes.
Knew this little water fountain was here.
I never knew that.
That's what I love about Disneyland.
I always find something new every. I have probably been to Disneyland 160 times in the last
least
year and a half, 2 years, less than 2 years. And I noticed something new.
It's a lot of concentrated Disney time.
Day.
The last time that I was able to check, because for some reason my annual pass no longer linked up to my account where it shows you how many days online that you've been, I cannot figure out how to make it pop back up. Last time I checked, I had come over 200 days in a year period, which is about, what, what is that?
That's an unhealthy amount.
It's an unhealthy amount. It's not 2/3. It's less than 2/3 still of a year.
A little less than 2/3.
But it's a little less. It's
more
over
than
half. Yeah,
it's more than half.
over
182.5 would be half, right? 182.5
I guess
times
so.
2 would be 365.
But I still find things all the time that I've never seen in Disneyland, like
this manhole.
This manhole.
What if a man's ever come out of that manhole?
I was going to say something that could have been interpreted much worse, so I will stop myself from doing that.
Now here's an interesting tidbit. Is there a manhole at every threshold from land to land? Like we are in Tomorrowland, and this is the exit of Tomorrowland, correct? Basically?
Well,
that's
still sort of Fantasyland, I think.
Yeah, this
the
area
Matterhorn has actually
confuses
changed
me.
from Tomorrowland to Fantasyland multiple times. So if you look at different years of different park maps, it's actually smooth. The mountain moves.
An interesting fact about
somebody had faith as big as a grain of a mustard seed That's it. Never mind. That joke was not working.
We're telling some bad jokes.
It wasn't going to be a bad joke. It just wasn't good.
I have actually never looked at a Disneyland map. I've looked at them online, but I've never picked one up from the front gate and looked at one. Even when I visit here for the first time, which just so happened to be with you.
I know. I was here your first time, so
then,
that's what I was trying to do mentally.
I just learned it. Oh, they have a new
photo op?
They have a new photo op over here.
It looks like it fell over. Let's go look at it. By the way, are you excited for the 60th anniversary?
That is Friday,
yes.
Which is not too far off. I will be here for all 24 hours filming.
Just saw some of the merchandise.
Adam the Woo
I put it on Instagram. You did not put it on Instagram.
I did not. I'm taking
you are not on Instagram.
A 30-day break from social networks, except for YouTube, which is technically a social
Except for
network.
MyTube?
YouTube and MyTube.
So you'll be on my TV?
So I'm not posting anything on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
I did buy an Apple TV, so I now watch the Daily Woo on my television, meaning that you are on MyTube. So,
I like
monorail.
That. I like that very
right there,
much.
look at you, me, and the monorail.
You turn it sideways.
Oh, I see. You turn it sideways, so it's like the old 60s Batman TV show.
Should I
when they would go up the building?
Should I get over there? And
you should go in her picture. Hold it up.
No.
Get in her picture together with her.
Garden, Adam the Woo.
Hi.
Hi.
I can't shake your hand with the correct hand. What's your name?
My name is Bianca.
Hi, Bianca. And hello, other.
Hi. These are
ma'am.
famous YouTubers. This
No.
is Adam the Woo.
Actually, I'm a mountain climber.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
actually famous mountain climbers.
All right, here I go.
We're doing a video.
Here goes.
Here we're gonna demonstrate. So that's normal, and then we turn it
like this.
and then we turn it like this.
Ready?
Go. Wow!
My asthma's kicking in.
Look at the incredible. Look at the incredible prowess. Look at, and I'm right side up. No!
That's the way to do it.
Oh, you gave it away.
Your skills
Spoiler alert.
failed you. Your skills
That is awesome.
failed you. Look at this. Picture videos with strangers, almost strangers.
Almost dangerous.
Look at this tiny princess. She should climb the mountain too. This is actually pretty awesome. Nice to meet you guys. Continuing on
That
our
is
path.
cool. I've never seen that before.
So you have never ridden the Matterhorn, actually. You have kind of ridden the Matterhorn because you came
ridden
here
it a
and
bunch of
rode
times.
the Matterhorn when it was Heimbach, broken. It was at going half speed and it was all bumpy
I've ridden the Matterhorn
and it broke your back.
in the last 2 years. I actually,
rode it
yes, I don't
twice,
want to
right?
talk about that, but it was not comfortable.
No, it
We'll
was
leave
not.
it at that.
Well,
I
they're
don't
fixing
wanna-
it, so I feel totally comfortable. I normally won't
excited.
say anything remotely close to
I've rode the
negative.
Matterhorn. I rode that
Thank
mountain.
you. She
I've
loves
rode-
your YouTube channel, probably.
I've rode that mountain probably 20 times, but I have not ridden it the correct way, is what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. You've never truly
I'm
experienced. Because
excited.
normally the Matterhorn was more like Space Mountain. Smooth.
So here's a question.
Yes.
I will be here at 6
Where?
a.m. on Friday
Oh,
for
you're
the
asking
24-hour
for it.
event. Are you going to try to be here at 6
As
a.m.?
long as this heals.
What we should do first thing.
Look at it. It looks like a little, like
We should
a
do
little.
the Matterhorn first thing because the line will be a little bit less intense, or at least grab a fast pass
We
and then ride it later in the day.
earlier.
Or we
in
could
the
just
day?
not do what I'm
You
saying.
know what we should do?
It has to be ridden.
You know what we should do? We should sit at the Main Street train station all day. And never move. That is a challenge I'd like to see somebody do. Don't go to the
something.
Don't go to the restaurant. Here, I'm putting this out there on the internet. If you want to be really hardcore, go full Disney. Walk in, go up to the Main Street station, sit in one of those benches, never go to the bathroom or leave for a drink. Just stay there the whole day.
That would be insane. So what
If
would you
somebody
do?
did
How
that-
would you
Oh,
what would
look
you
it.
do to utilize your excess that you had? Like you had to relieve yourself. What would you do with that?
I would probably give up within the first hour. I would go, I have to pee, and quit. I don't know how, because how do people do it when they're touching the car? You touch the car the longest and you win it like in a contest. I'm not sure if that actually happens in real life or that's just a
You
TV
would have to
thing.
dehydrate yourself. But I've been on this crazy water diet, so I basically use
What do
the
you mean? You have to
facilities-
dehydrate yourself beforehand? Aren't you dehydrating
Right, that
yourself
way you
during?
do not have to go number one.
Yes. Beautiful. So, yeah, I have no idea. The longest I've ever gone probably without peeing. I can't even think. I don't even know. I don't think I've ever tried that. I don't think it's healthy to try that, is
We
it?
should designate. Well, you're gonna have your Twitter and Instagram and all that on.
Yeah.
We should designate a time where we're going to meet at a certain spot.
But I feel everyone asks that, but then I think it's against the rules. Isn't it technically against the rules to have
It would be too early to
Meet up?
say that anyway. But I am not using Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. So here's my challenge that I put out in my blog the other day.
Okay.
Disneyland is half the size of Magic Kingdom. So anyone that's coming to Disneyland for the first time, and there are a lot of people traveling acreage-wise, same amount of attractions, half the size. It's not that long. You can walk from point A to point B anywhere in the park in less than 10 minutes probably, give or take at an average pace. So if someone cannot find me or you or anyone else in the park in a 24-hour period, they might not be searching hard enough, or maybe they're just ignoring us.
I feel like I held still for a really long time while you said that.
I talked a lot then.
And then I started thinking about how I was holding still, and I wasn't paying attention. So I hope you didn't say anything important.
Hey, honestly, do I ever?
I've got an idea. I think people should look, because I'll run into you over and over and over again.
Yes, you're
because
probably right.
Even though people are at the park, sometimes they say they're looking for me all day or you all day, and they say, I never saw you. I see you every 5. For some reason, I can't stop seeing you.
Well, that's because most people, most normal people,
they think you're about this tall.
Well, they get in line for the rides, attractions. We don't ride anything.
No, we just circulate.
Circle around. We have already walked around the park 8 times.
We're like dolphins in a tank that's too small. We're like these submarines. We just keep going round and around.
Did that guy have a cigarette?
He did have a, not in a designated smoking area. I don't know who that is.
Tommy Lasorda.
Oh yeah, I do know who that is.
Is a big integral part of the Los Angeles Dodgers.
You love the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'm not really partial to any particular hockey team.
I am not a sports person. I think I did a vlog about that once. I would rather look at a
like
tree.
baseball, but I'm more of a fan of the game than I am a team.
Yeah, that's how I am with hockey.
Like Jerry Seinfeld did a whole stand-up once about how if these players are always traded, aren't you just a fan of the uniforms?
Basically.
Right.
I feel like that's true.
But I do love the game of baseball. That's my favorite. I wanted to be a baseball player when I was young.
There's a thing about fandom. I have a hard time with fandom because I really want to be a super fan of things. I enjoy it, like Star Wars. I like collecting the action figures, and I appreciate fandom, but I have a hard time being a super fan of sports. I always looked for a team.
Mark Hamill got traded by the New York Yankees to another team. What team would you root for? Or what team would you want Mark Hamill? And he's pretty good swinging.
I'd want him to be on the Angels because it'd be right down the street.
That's true. He's pretty good at swinging that lightsaber. Maybe he'd be good as a bat boy.
No, that's Matt Damon's friend. He's gonna be Batman.
Todd from Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
Actually, I brought that up because
the guy from The Hunt for the Red October.
Sean Connery?
Sean Connery. Batman.
You see the tie-in I did there with Mark Hamill, and now they're getting ready to do the Jedi.
Oh, have you ever done the Jedi Training Academy?
I'm a little too old for that, but it is one of my favorite things in the park to watch show-wise. Because if you just watch the children and how happy they are, it makes me happy.
I remember what I was going to say.
Okay.
So this is the thing with sports. What I notice about people who enjoy sports, like you enjoy baseball.
Yes.
You're not that crazy fanatical about it.
No,
even Tyler's not a big sports guy, but during college football season, he'll get really crazy. He did go to a certain college that he roots for, so I kind of understand that a lot more. But people are always like, we did it! We did it! We're gonna win! And I don't feel like, when I'm sitting on the couch watching sports, I don't feel like we did anything. In the stands at a game, a little more, because you're rooting and you're part of it. But, and don't get, this is not a hater thing, because I've always wanted to feel like I was part of it and never been able to do it. Like in my head, I just can't cross that line into fandom.
I totally understand what you're saying. Now I'm going to play devil's advocate and say that if someone has supported something financially, their time is invested into something, they feel like they are a part of it.
That makes a lot of sense.
I understand both sides of the party.
No, that makes a lot of sense because people have actually bought t-shirts and stuff which have funded being able to go do videos, or people have done donations, and I feel like they're a part of the thing.
Right.
So that I guess makes a lot more sense. So if you're on the sports team and you see everyone with the big foam fingers and the shirts and everything else, I get it now.
I thought it was just like
you seriously just changed my whole perception.
You and I had the same thought. I know you're thinking this, but you don't want to say it, so I'm going to put your words in your mouth. You need to find a place that we can make Adam the Woo and Live Fast I Pour Random Land foam fingers.
We need to make foam fingers. If anyone out there knows where we can make do you know where to make? No, she doesn't know. Do you know where to make foam fingers? No, he has no idea. Foam fingers. I just got so excited. I wanted someone to make a foam finger.
It needs to happen.
I really like saying the word finger.
And foam.
Foam finger.
Foam.
I just spit a little. That's how excited I am.
Screenshot that spit.
Let me see if I can do it again on purpose. Hold on, let's see if I can do it again on purpose.
Can also be used as a sponge.
Foam finger. Did it work? Did it spit? I can't tell.
No, but it sounded really funny.
Foam. It sounds funny, and it's funnier the more you say funny foam finger.
Funny foam finger.
Funny foam finger. Funny foam finger.
Pretty soon we're gonna curse. Funny foam finger.
Yeah,
funny
don't
foam finger.
curse.
Funny foam finger.
Don't
Funny
curse.
foam finger. Funny foam finger. Funny foam finger.
Look at this kid's got skills. He was throwing swords around.
A funny foam finger.
That's not a foamy, foamy
fun finger. Funny foam finger, foamy fun finger, foamy fun finger, funny fun finger.
And that's what the Sometimes Vlog is all about. If you reach the end of this vlog,
I always say
leave a comment
hashtag
that
check
says,
it. I should actually take over.
Finger. You know what we should do?
Take over your hashtag.
You know what we should do? We should show them the 60th anniversary merchandise.
We should.
That's
we gotta
on
go back to Main Street.
We gotta go back to Main Street if we can get there. I'm gonna flip the camera around now. Here's Tomorrowland, a POV look at Tomorrowland today, just the calm before the storm.
Man, I am so excited about
What's
this.
today, Wednesday?
Yes, we got less than 2 days, a day and a half.
Less than 2 days. And
We
look,
will be here.
let's look at some of the people of Tomorrowland. Eating their food, sitting on a bench. This guy's walking with a walk that's, oh look, he's got sandals. Everyone's got sandals right now but me. I've got
way to the future, man.
I'm wearing skin
This is
knee
California.
pants. Have you seen my pants?
California, man.
I fit back into my
Wow.
stretch
Those are some
jeans.
punk rock pants.
Those are some punk rock pants. I don't know that they're really that comfortable, but I found them in my closet and I was like, oh, these don't fit, and they do.
That is definitely something Sid Vicious would never wear.
No, that's true because he couldn't have pulled them off like I can. He didn't have the derriere to accomplish that.
He did it?
Ladies, I don't know. I've never looked at Sid Vicious's.
That's not what Nancy said.
Nether
She had a different.
regions.
She
How'd
had
you
a
feel about the
different
movie Sid and Nancy?
I didn't really like it. They did get one truth right. Sid Vicious did not know how to play bass guitar.
Yeah,
which
absolutely
is a fact.
true. If they had showed him being a virtuoso, that would have been weird.
Which is very interesting because it proves the fact that you do not have to be ultra talented at what you do to gain any kind of popularity in any medium that you do.
True.
You and I are pretty much
we're
much
prime
on par
examples of
with
that.
Prime examples. Not that we ever attained any kind of.
But what I did always
notoriety,
like about
but
punk rock is that
bit.
it wasn't the virtuoso thing, and it wasn't always necessarily like the people that were the most talented, but they were. I think the ideal of it was to be the most sincere.
Yes.
So you have all these people who are very virtuoso and talented, they can make music, but they were making music just to feed their own
passion.
ego or their own money or whatever it was. Whereas the punk rockers might have made some money or they might have had an ego, but the point of it was the passion.
Absolutely. It's all about the passion and the heart.
Passion.
I like
feel
Peter
like-
Cetera. He can sing. He can sing like nobody's business.
But can
However,
he dance?
I also like 7 Seconds and bands like this who do not have the vocal range and skill.
I was just thinking about this. I've been listening to a lot of Operation Ivy. Sorry if you guys know who that is, but I was thinking
Went on to be Rancid.
most normal people, if they were to go, okay, I heard Justin Scard was listening to Op Ivy and Adam the Woo likes it. I'm gonna go check out
Operation Ivy.
Operation Ivy. We can shorten it
for
to
the
Op
layman's
Ivy.
out there, the layman terms.
They'd probably put on the first song, Knowledge, which is one of the greatest songs of all time.
And probably one of the most covered punk
hear
rock
the
songs
vocals
of all time.
of it and go, I don't know what this garbage is. I'm not listening to this because it sounds really rough and ugly. And what I also liked about punk rock was it found the beauty in ugliness, or it confronted ugly subjects in a very clever way, and that was kind of part of the art of it. So it's like a beer or something. Like you have to acquire the taste for it, but once you do, you have access into this whole world of whatever.
And it could be a very dark tunnel of access.
And
it
it
can be a very dark world.
Like beer,
just like punk rock.
Punk rock can be kind of
You
negative.
definitely don't want to go down that crazy, distorted rabbit hole too far.
Look at all the
Because
filming
then-
they're doing. Oh, wow. So they're going to have all these radio stations here doing live stuff for the Diamond Celebration.
None of these are probably-
Look, here's one from Fresno.
None of these are probably punk rock radio stations.
Probably not. And none of the people who listen to these radio stations probably would enjoy Operation Ivy at first. But here's the thing. I feel like if they listen to the record and listen to the lyrics, gave it a chance, maybe they would.
Unity.
As one we stand together.
UNITY.
Look at this. The people who listen to this radio station probably don't listen to Operation Ivy.
So there probably are some punk rock folk to watch your vlogs. So
a few.
Tyler, my roommate, Tyler
Yes.
Evans, rock journalist, him and I were talking about most covered punk rock songs. And I think, my
Blitzkrieg
opinion
Bob.
is, number one is Knowledge by Operation Ivor is probably one of the top punk rock covered songs.
Has to be.
And one of, I think, number one punk rock covered song that's not a punk rock song that every punk band covers is Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams.
What?
All the time.
I've never heard
Trust
that.
me, I have toured with so many bands.
So have I, but I've never heard that.
Oh,
Oh, you know
yeah.
what? I actually have heard that at least once. The Craze did it.
A lot of bands do it. So I want to see some comments on your
The
vlog.
number one most
How many-
covered song that's not a punk rock
not a
song,
punk rock
covered
song.
by punk rock
Is
bands.
Summer of '69, without a doubt. Bryan Adams, Summer of '69. Guaranteed. I stand by my decision.
I
firmly.
don't know about that.
Think of another one.
I thought I had one on the tip of my brain, but
So
I
we need
don't
to
have
find
it
some
now.
kid wearing a punk rock shirt out here, which probably
Look
will
at
be few and far between. You never
There's a
know.
kid wearing an Abraham Lincoln shirt on.
Abraham Lincoln.
I've lost track of what in the world I was
We
thinking
have-
about.
there's- Basically, he has a Cure
He's got a
shirt
Cure shirt on.
Maybe he-
Those guys are sort of 80s Hot Topic goth. Not 100%
I was
sure
going to
they
ask
were.
the punk rock question, but I wasn't sure if...
Number one punk rock band covering punk rock song has got to be Blitzkrieg Bop. the
You're probably
Ramones
right.
song.
That's very close
You
to
hear
knowledge.
that every single night.
I would
And
say
the
that.
next
True.
above knowledge
Blitzkrieg
still
Bop.
would probably
Which is
be
the Ramones.
would probably be a Misfits song, but I can't think of which
There's
one.
a few, yeah.
would win.
Die, 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 My Darling.
Die, 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 My
Probably
Darling,
a
138.
popular one. Yes.
We are
Actually,
138.
Misfits hold the reins on cover songs
Yeah,
for bands. that
big
they
time.
play.
But the number one non-punk rock covered punk rock by punk rock band song,
I'm telling you, Summer '69 by Bryan Adams. Guaranteed.
I don't know. I don't
telling
know.
you.
I had an answer though, but
Because now
I
you're
can't remember
thinking-
what
now
my
you're
answer was
singing
going to
Summer
be.
of '69,
That's what it
you're
is,
right.
and I can't think of what the answer I was going to give was.
There is no other one. Now there are other ones that, as the time changes, like every few years with a popular song, those might change. I'm talking about the whole spectrum over the last 20 years. That is the number one non-punk rock song covered by punk rock bands. Guaranteed.
I
we're not talking about it
really want to disagree with it, but I can't have
You
any
can't.
argument, so I have to end that conversation.
People
right
will
there.
leave comments. I'm sure.
Look at this.
Will leave some comments.
Okay, so we're gonna go look at the merchandise down the street, but while we do it, let's POV like an X-Wing. Here we have some young men eating ice cream, enjoying their ice cream, creaming their mouths with ice cream. There's Adam's face.
They're a little lad that likes berries and cream.
There.
They're a little lad that likes berries and cream.
Here's some glitter on heads. Here's a guy doing things. The POV thing is actually harder than I thought because you think interesting things are going to happen, but then it's mostly the back of people's heads. Look, those were unusual pants. Did you see her pants?
I did see the pants. They're hard not to notice.
Yeah,
those
those
pants.
are some crazy pants, and I don't know if it's
Neon
crazy
greenish.
bad or crazy amazing. Here's a woman. It's a commentary.
That was a good.
Right? I feel like I nailed it. Here's a woman.
Woman.
Here's someone asking a question. All right, look at. We're starting to enter the domain of diamonds. Look at this.
Dash.
Look, there it is. There's the thing. This is the entire reason I wanted to come show you this merchandise was so that Adam could say this.
Look at the size of this ruby.
That's all.
That's it.
That's all I wanted.
That's the only line from
That's
that
it.
movie that
We
I
have
know.
spent 23 minutes getting to basically what's the highlight of our day. Look at this. Diamond things. I don't understand. Is this a tiara? Because it's just a headband with a thing on top.
I don't wear
I
them,
was
so I don't
expecting
really
there
know.
to be ears, but there weren't. But I did see some diamond celebration ears further on.
go
We
in
should
the
go.
main
Yeah,
room.
we should go in the
There's a lot of
main
good
room.
stuff up there.
Look at this. This one's in a case. Maybe that's a real diamond.
Look at the size of this ruby.
Do you know what movie that is from? That is Sean Connery. Look at the size of this ruby.
Yes, someone needs to find out what movie that's from. Look at it.
I figured out what movie it was from.
Want me to say what it is?
No.
Want me to spoil it?
I want them to figure out what movie.
Ah.
It's a Sean.
interacting.
It's a really good Sean Connery and Michael Caine
Yeah.
movie. I just get that's
right.
a spoiler, but oh no, that's a hint that no one ever watches. I feel like nobody knows what that movie is. It's kind of like John Wayne in The Quiet Man. No one's ever seen The Quiet Man.
Yes.
That's a great movie.
There's probably only been 30 people in the last decade that have seen the movie that we're quoting right now.
Yeah.
The Sean Connery
It's
movie.
not a popular movie. I don't even know that. I've never seen it on Blu-ray, but I would love to watch it on Blu-ray. It's an epic movie. So, what are we gonna do?
Should I buy you this hat?
I feel like it wouldn't fit, but let's give it a try anyway. Look at my hair today.
Not large, but in charge. I'm sorry.
What?
I just think it's funny.
I washed
It's
my hair
humorous.
and then immediately
It's a
put on
little-
a hat.
it's a
What
little-
about this? You
it's
think
a
I could
little-
wear this? Ladies.
Gilligan?
Dude, you know what? I just realized I could be Gilligan and you could be the
skipper?
skipper. And Jeff Heimbach could be the professor?
I've been losing weight though.
Wait, who could be the professor? Heimbach? Is he handsome enough?
I think Tyler would be better as the skipper.
Tyler would be
Yeah,
a good
that's-
skipper. But Tyler's not very tall, and the skipper has to call me his little buddy.
See?
Jeez.
Looking at the size of that ruby. Look at Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of them.
Look at these. These are toothpick holders. Because even though this looks like a different type of drinkware,
Toothpicks are that long?
this is a toothpick holder when you're at Disney.
And if you want to have a lot of toothpicks, you just tip it back and toothpick away.
Put all the toothpicks in your mouth.
I got all the
Refill it with
toothpicks I
toothpicks
need.
and put more toothpicks in your mouth. That's
Yes.
what you would use it for because
That's a lot
you
of toothpicks.
don't do things with those glasses.
I don't.
In any
I don't
other
drink.
context.
I have not drank in over 10 years, actually. Look at the size of that ruby.
This is great. I feel like I should.
It's not even a ruby.
I feel like I should just buy one of those and hold it up constantly,
Like this? Little pin?
like the secret word in Pee-wee. And every time I hold it up, you have to say, "Look at the size of this ruby."
Oh, wait a second. I'll be looking around.
Like you're looking around, like, look at this cup.
It's a pretty cool
It's
cup
a
right
really
here.
good cup. Show the front of the cup. Show
Pretty nice
it.
little-
Like, give me the Vanna
It's a pretty
White.
nice little cup right there.
And
Probably like drink it. Look at the size of that ruby.
there we go.
Yes.
Roxana.
Gosh.
Gosh, I'm in love. Oh, good times.
I love-
Look at this.
Imitating Sean
Mickey.
Connery very poorly.
I love when you imitate Arnold.
Oh, did
Oh.
you get my text last night?
No,
I sent you a text.
I have
purchased-
notifications off now.
I
By the
have
way, you've
purchased-
gone non-social network.
Yes.
I have turned off all notifications for
Text
messages and for phone calls. My mother hates it
That's fine.
because I don't answer anymore.
You'll get around to it. But
It's
I
the
sent
greatest
you
thing.
a picture.
All stress is gone because you feel no pressure to answer people right away. Think about this. If I rode my horse and buggy here and didn't have a cell phone, no one could get a hold of me. You know what would happen? I would walk around and enjoy myself.
I rode a horse and buggy today in the Daily Woo vlog.
No.
1053 edition in a row.
Where did you ride a
I went
horse and
to
buggy, you
Knott's
crazy maniac?
Berry Farm and I rode it around. It was cool. I was the first one in line. I was the first one on the
cool.
horse and buggy carriage. So go over there to the Daily Woo
The Daily
channel
Woo.
and check that out. So speaking of Arnold, I sent you a
I
text
like
last
this.
night.
I want this.
I actually found they have just released the Arnold classic, the best Arnold movie, and I stand by that. Yes, I stand by that very much so. Commando.
For the
Is-
best one-liners.
Yes.
There's a
best
line
Arnold.
you always quote, and I want to get you to. We gotta get into
Right.
the sunlight. There's a. Come on.
But I'm
get into it.
inviting
Start
you
getting-
over to the
warm up.
house at some point in the next week or two,
Okay.
and we're going to have a
Well,
Commando
warm up. Start warming yourself
party.
up for
That's
Arnold
right.
because
Come on.
I asked my
There's
dad.
so
I
many
quoted
great
this
liner,
thing that you
one-liners,
quote all
but I
the
have it
time.
on Blu-ray now.
No, there's a video.
have
There's
it
a
on Blu-ray
line,
now.
a specific line you quote all the time
There's
from
a few of
Commando.
them. Let me give you some of the
And you
other
know which
ones
one I'm
first.
talking about.
I'll
And
give you some
I
of the
said
other
it
ones
to my dad.
first.
What movie is that from? And he goes, Commando?
He knows it.
Immediately, he knew it.
Yeah, he knew it. Not
he knew
Newsies,
it right away.
but he knew it. There's
He
a
did.
few of them. There's one when Arnold's on the plane, and
Yes.
the guy he's trying to kill is next to him. They're trying to kidnap him.
Wait, he's trying to kill a guy?
They're trying to.
This
He's
movie
trying
sounds
to
a
kill
little
guy.
violent. Should
Alyssa
children watch
Milano,
this movie?
Alyssa Milano is in there. Yes,
How
because
old is Alyssa Milano?
She's very young. This movie was made in 1984. So they
Wow.
kidnap Alyssa Milano and they tell Arnold that he has to
How old was she in the
assassinate
movie?
someone. I do not know.
Well, I'm just
how
asking.
old she was. I'm getting into my Arnold.
Okay, I'm
thing.
sorry.
So he's on this airplane.
Yes.
They have kidnapped Alyssa Milano, and they're taking him to another country to assassinate that
Were they
country.
taking her to be on Who's the Boss?
No.
Oh.
Tony Danza was nowhere in the movie.
Okay.
So Arnold does not want to be part of this.
Side note, we don't talk
So
about
he's
Tony
on
Danza
the
enough.
plane. He's on the plane, and a normal person would be like, "Hey, this guy's got a gun to my side. He's on a plane. I have to go do what my duty is and actually take care of what he wants me to get done." Not
Right,
Arnold.
right.
So he leans over, and he leans over, and then he goes back and he punches the guy in
Right.
there, and then he takes his head and he cracks his neck like a chicken. I'm serious, like he crunches his neck.
Right.
And then the stewardess comes over and he's like, "Can I get you anything?" "Yes, can I have a pillow?" And then she brings the pillow back over and he goes, "Oh yeah, don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired." And then later he kills another guy.
Let me just turn the camera around really quick. They're lowering the flag. I'm gonna take off my hat. Little
all right.
respect.
So
Take off the hat.
Arnold has been in a lot of
Little respect
movies.
here.
And we'll talk about
As Adam's gonna keep talking, we're looking at them removing the American flag. The Kelly and Michael show's here. Someone named Mel's gonna say hello and welcome. We're all here in Disneyland because they have a teleprompter set up. We don't have teleprompters. We could probably use some.
teleprompters.
Okay, the next Arnold Schwarzenegger quote is.
Okay, so the next one, he takes.
Look at this guy's shirt on. He's got a Live Fast Die Poor shirt on and he doesn't even know he's in the vlog.
He's got.
Okay, so the next Arnold quote.
Okay, so
Yes.
later on, he takes care of business with another guy.
Yes, he does.
And then takes that guy's car. He's gonna steal the car, and the woman says, "What are we gonna drive?" He goes, "Let's take Cook's car. He won't be needing it." And then there's another scene where he takes a guy, it's actually filmed at the Griffith Observatory, and he hangs him over the edge near the Griffith Park, like near the observatory, not actually at the observatory.
Right,
He
right.
drops
Like
him.
off one of the canyon
And the guy,
things.
but he originally told the guy he was going to kill him last. He goes, "Remember
Can
when
you hold this for a second?
you said you were going to kill me last?" And he goes, "That's right. I did say you were going to kill me last." And then the guy said, "That's right, Matrix. You did." And then Arnold says, "I lied." Oh, we gotta get out of the way.
We're in the way
So this
of-
vlog, I'm just basically hornswogging this whole vlog.
Yes.
All
Okay,
right. so
where's the
best
actual quote? The best quote from Commando.
The best quote. Oh. So anyway, so he drops the guy off Griffith Observatory, and then the woman says, "Where's Sully? What happened to Sully?" "I let him go." She
Okay.
dropped him off the side.
Right.
So at the very end, when he's fighting Bennett, the best line, there's about 1,000 other ones.
I
in
know.
There. And my imitation is going to be worse.
We could tell that you're very
Let's
excited
go out
about
front. Let's go out
Commando.
front.
Okay, we're going out front. Hold on, let's give everybody a look. We're still filming all kinds of TV shows. I showed you the radio thing. They're setting up all this crazy stuff, but we'll show you that on the 60th anniversary. I'm still on Instagram, at LiveFastDiePoor, at Justin Scard, also Twitter for both of those. I will be testing Periscope that day. If it works, maybe give it a try. You have to follow my Twitter, Justin Scard, for that. Okay, the best line.
At the very end,
Commando.
well, first, well, this is after the great line, but after the line I'm going to say, Arnold takes, Bennett's trying to fight him. "Come on, Bennett, come on!" And then, like, he takes this is after the line I'm going to say, so this is post the line.
Okay.
He takes a big pipe, throws it through Bennett's stomach,
Right.
and it goes into this, like, thing that's, like, has
Sorry
steam.
for the spoilers, but-
All the steam comes out of it. This is 1984. Everyone's already
sure.
seen it by
You've
now.
had a
Or they're
chance.
never going to watch
You've had
it.
a chance.
All this steam is coming out through this pipe through the middle of him, and then he's like, "Let off some steam, Bennett." But the line,
It is the
famous
greatest
line,
Arnold one-liner
when
movie.
he's fighting Bennett, all of a sudden he has Alyssa Milano, lets Alyssa Milano go. Bennett pulls out a gun and sticks it in Arnold's face, and then Arnold's
No, he's
like,
not sticking it in his face. They're in the parking garage.
they're in like a basement
He's like
area.
shooting at him.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's like not his face, but it's close enough.
Daisy.
It's close enough to where proximity that if he was to pull the trigger,
Right,
Arnold
right.
would be doomed.
He'd be doomed. Yeah.
Basically. So Arnold goes, "Come on, Bennett. You don't need the gun. Come on, put down the gun, Bennett." And there's some like profanity in
Yeah.
there.
He
So the
says,
children
put down. He says, put down the chicken
you know what,
poo gun.
All right.
The chickapoo gun. Hey, is that what chickapoo means? Just wondering. Okay. So let's
Then
do it right here.
He goes, "Put down the chicken. You know what gun? Come on. You don't need the gun. Wouldn't you rather stick a knife in me? Look into my eyes. See what's going on." Hold on, try it again.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Come on, Bennett. Wouldn't you rather stick a knife in me? Look into my eyes. See what's going on in there when you turn it. That's it.
That's my favorite thing ever is when Adam randomly does.
The longest.
When we
bad
hang out in
Arnold
real life,
impression.
he just does this random. It comes up so randomly. It's usually never connected to anything. You'll just remember Commando.
It's the best.
And you just start quoting from it. Like, it's never get to the chopper. It's never I'm back. It's always something from Commando. Like, would you rather stick a knife in me?
Come on,
Come on.
come on, Bennett, come on.
Or anytime someone
Stick
says
a
come
knife
on,
in
like,
me.
hey, come on. You're like, come on.
You know how you're always talking about Doc Brown? You always got to start off with the Marty.
Marty! Yeah.
Right, you got to get it in the thing. I always start off with a, come on there, come on.
Yeah.
Come on!
Come on,
Doc Brown! Wouldn't you rather stick some
The
plutonium?
funniest time ever is we were stick some plutonium.
Yeah. Come on, Doc Brown! Wouldn't you rather stick some plutonium in it? See what's going on in there when you Mr. Fusion it?
Perfect little hat touch at the end. I can't even remember what else I was going to talk about.
I don't know either.
Look at the 60th celebration. Well, we've hung out with you guys now for
Way
about
too long. How long is it?
35 minutes.
I need to go.
A pure nonsense.
Yes.
I'm going to go to the airport later,
You are.
pick up my friend.
You're flying home?
Yeah, flying home.
Back to Denver.
We're going to hang out.
You've been fooling everybody.
We're going to be here for
so
24
long.
hours. You're going to be here for 24 hours.
I am looking forward to it. I will be outside these gates.
It's actually going to be way
from
longer
about
than 24 hours.
Probably from 4:30 a.m. until 6 a.m. Then I'm going to be entering the park.
Mayhem.
They will probably have fireworks directly at 6 a.m.
Chaos.
It'll be
Mayhem.
Excited for the Matterhorn. I am thankful that the Hatbox Ghosts, they released a little earlier because that would have
Yeah.
been insanity.
I can't wait for the Matterhorn. The
Matterhorn's going to be exciting. The new fireworks celebration and the new parade at night.
I saw the floats from the new parade. They were testing them. They look good. Not as good as you look, though. I love
Thank
you all.
very much.
Thank you for hanging out with us for this long.
Too long.
Too long. Not so long tomorrow.
The exit's over here.
Maybe a minute or two. We're going to go out the exit, the correct, appropriate exit. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The funniest time ever, though, is we were on, if you go to Knott's Berry Farm, there used to be the parachutes. The parachutes go up, there's this giant pole with a K on top. They used to drop the parachutes. Well, they don't do the parachutes anymore, but in the center of the pole, they still have this rotating circular observatory platform thing that goes up to the top. It turns around. Does it turn around? Yeah, it does. And it comes down. So I just have like a little observation thing, which I'm sure people who never knew about the parachutes are like, what the heck is this doing here all by itself? There used to be parachutes. Anyway, we go up in that. Adam's never been to Knott's. He's filming it for the first time ever, and I think it made it in your Knott's Berry Farm video on your main YouTube channel.
What made it in it?
We're just looking down, and Adam randomly, in his Arnold voice, goes, "There's women and children down there," and I lost it.
It's a Running Man quote.
I started like laughing so loud, like, "Ah!"
It's from the Running Man.
And I couldn't help it. I was laughing so hard that it was one of those times you laugh so hard, and like some people drop to the floor. I do that a lot. I actually just had to start running. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's too funny. And the voice comes over the loudspeaker like, "You're shaking the thing. Please stop." Because you said, "Come on, there's women and children
when you
down
say
there."
it, you gotta say it loud. The key is it's like Doc Brown.
I was,
So when
I was
say-
randomly looking down. I'm already freaked out. I hate heights. And then you just
and I'm looking
randomly
over.
go,
Come on! There's women and children down there!
I don't know why. It's the funniest thing that ever happened.
See, the longer I
Also
do
in that
Arnold,
video
though, the worse
is where-
I get at it.
Also, that video is the first time ever.
I was going to remind this.
Wonderful things.
You started the wonderful things, and I stole it from you, just like you stole the go home and sleep
home
well
and sleep
from
well.
me. So we steal each other's ideas and
We do.
use them in each other's
But that's
videos.
because we're friends in real life. Real life
Weird.
friends can do that.
Steal things.
Also,
plagiarize.
burglars can do it too. Steal things.
Or
They
hamburger.
shouldn't though.
I always want to dress up as a hamburger, go into McDonald's, run
There was
behind
a
the counter, and take
commercial
bunch of burgers,
where there
take
was a
bunch of
guy
burgers.
dressed up like the Hamburglar, and he like calls his wife, but it's like a regular dude. He's not like the real Hamburglar. He's like a fake. It's a new commercial.
He was
like,
a faux hamburger?
yeah, they brought back the Hamburglar, but he's like a guy now, like a regular
Arnold
guy.
has ever dressed up as a hamburger.
Hamburglar?
Come on!
I wonder.
I want more cheese on this.
man right here has ever dressed up like the Hamburglar. For some reason, something about his face tells me he has. Definitely. That guy's definitely dressed up
All
like the
right, are we
Hamburglar.
exiting?
It's time to go.
All right, let's get out of
Subscribe for some more Sometimes vlogs. They won't always be 40 minutes long. I love you all. Adam loves you a
Yes,
little bit, less
even
than
more
I
than
do.
you love them.
Oh, come on.
here. Yep.
We should
True.
have a contest
True story.
where whoever loves them the most posts about it on Instagram.
You would win that one because I'm not posting anything on Instagram for the next 30 days, maybe even longer. But I'm gonna
I just went into Disneyland and barely did any Instagram, so it was kind of nice.
That's pretty good. You were too busy vlogging,
I was.
talking about Arnold. Come on! We've
Oh, yeah.
done our duty.
So
now
last
we
thing.
can, now we can go home and sleep. Oh, that's the wrong guy.
Yeah, it's the wrong guy.
the wrong
You've done
guy.
your duty by watching this extremely long vlog, so you can
Go home and sleep well.